Hey there, crypto geeks, and those of you just wondering what all this Bitcoin craziness is all about and how you can cash in on it. Um, I'm just letting you know I'm actually making this video today due to popular demand. After I did my blog post a few months ago about how to make money with Bitcoin and how to earn Bitcoins for free and a whole in-depth guide, I've gotten a ton of messages from people that are asking for a video version. Apparently, there's a lot of people that would rather watch or listen rather than read. I totally get that. Personally, I am more of a blog reader than a video watcher, but I know that many people are opposite. So I've been meaning to make this video for a few months, and I just haven't gotten to it until now. I'm not going to go nearly as in depth on each of the strategies in the video as I did in the blog post, which you can find in the description below. But I'm at least going to give you the main gist of it all for you here. If you want the full information with the links to various resources, site recommendations, a bunch of other stuff, and so on, then definitely be sure to check out the blog post. This video is really just meant to be sort of a supplement to the post anyway. And I want to let you know that this video is not edited or scripted or anything else other than just kind of a basic outline of the talking points. Really, I'm just sitting here going for it. So I'll probably make a bunch of mistakes and babble on like an idiot at various times. So just bear with me. I also tend to cuss a lot, just how I am. I've always been a cusser. I don't know. I'll try not to, but it will probably slip out. So if that offends you or is just not your style anyway, you should probably stop watching right now. Just saying. So anyway, grab some popcorn, a beer, a soda, some water, whatever, and let's get to it. These are 10 ways to earn Bitcoins and start making money with this crypto craze right now. Also, please note that I'm not really doing these in any order. So just because I'm talking about one before another doesn't mean it's better or worse. I'm just throwing them out there in the order that I thought of them. So let's get to it. Number one, investing. Investing. The good old-fashioned investing. Basically, what this means is buying and holding and waiting for the price to rise. So then you can eventually sell at a profit. The Bitcoin world, this is referred to as HODL, HODL, which means hold on for dear life. This one is actually pretty easy to understand, and it's about as straightforward as it gets. You buy Bitcoin or whatever other cryptocurrency or stock or whatever, and you hold on to it for an undetermined amount of time while you wait for the price to go up until you're ready to sell at a profit. That's the way it goes. Number two, sell products and services and accept Bitcoin as payment. Don't forget that Bitcoin is actually a form of currency, digital currency, so selling goods and services is one of the best ways to earn Bitcoins. You make money by selling just about any type of product or service, whatever you have, if you already have a business or if you have a business idea or products or whatever services to sell, just like any other company, except you accept Bitcoins as a payment method. And these days, even a lot of major retailers are now taking Bitcoins as one of their payment options. It's becoming more and more mainstream as time goes on. It hasn't quite hit the full mainstream yet, but get in there, start making or taking Bitcoins as payment, and you can definitely make a lot of money, especially if it continues to rise. You sell something for, I don't know, $50 in Bitcoin now, and then a couple years from now, that same Bitcoin is worth, $200, $300, $400, $500 for that amount that you purchased. Then you made a huge profit on that. Another one is writing. This is actually a very big and overlooked way to earn Bitcoin. So if you're good at research and writing and whatnot, you can definitely earn Bitcoin using these skills. There's a lot of people out there with cryptocurrency or Bitcoin-related websites or other types of crypto businesses that need content written for various reasons, and they're willing to pay good money for someone to write, these articles and posts and pages and whatever for them, um, or just websites in general. There's a lot of people, tons and tons of internet marketers, website owners out there that need content written, and they pay writers all the time. So if you're good at this, just ask to be paid in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency, and you'll be good to go. Actually, just recently, my business partner and I paid about $1,000 to one freelance writer for him to write some articles for us, and he had them to us within 2 days. So basically, he earned roughly $500 per day just for our order, and that's right now. I mean, if the Bitcoin goes up, which it will, I mean, he could have earned could earn thousands upon thousands of dollars for those 2 days of work. But just right now, he earned $500 a day just for order. And that's pretty damn good money if you think about it. Like I said, every site owner site owners just needing content. They don't necessarily have anything to do with crypto. They'll still pay for content, so just ask them to pay you in Bitcoin. Other ways to earn Bitcoin through writing is, there are sites like Steemit out there, or other platforms where you can write and earn cryptocurrency, write directly from their platform, which then can eventually be sold or traded for Bitcoin, and then you can also then cash it out for fiat currency. You can also write or create your own information product. There's a ton of different topics you can write about, as far as, basically guides to cryptocurrency, guides to Bitcoin, what is this, how do you do that? Talk about various cryptocurrency exchanges and tons of different things. Those are just random stuff off the top of my head. That's basically the tip of the iceberg. There's a boatload of ways to use your writing skills to earn Bitcoin or other digital currency. That one's a huge one. You can build a Bitcoin website. This is actually one of my favorites and something I'm actually doing right now and having great success with. I think it's a very, very underrated way to earn Bitcoin and make money with it. The idea is quite simple. You basically, you start a website, a blog, whatever, just like you would in any other niche, and you give information about crypto. You can make money through affiliate marketing, advertising, sell your own products, AdSense, tons and tons of other ways. Maybe even sell the website later for a huge profit. Definitely a great way to make money online and earn Bitcoin and all that good stuff. Mining is the next one, number 5. This one is very well known. I'm sure that you've heard of it in one way or another. But I almost hesitate to mention it because it's just something that so many newbies have heard of and they want to get into, but the reality of it is just nearly impossible to do anymore. It's probably the oldest way and most known way to get Bitcoins, but it's also played out to the point where it's just so overhyped and really, really hard to do at this point. Your average person getting into mining has, virtually zero chance of ever making money through Bitcoin mining. In fact, you're almost certainly going to lose money when you figure in the cost of equipment and power and time and all that good stuff, if you're going to try to get into Bitcoin mining yourself. Yeah, there are still some ways to be profitable at mining, but honestly, I would say stay away from this one for the vast majority of people unless you really, really know what you're doing and if you got the equipment and the time and the know-how, and you're probably going to have to get into some sort of mining farm or cloud mining and a whole lot of other things I'm not going to get into here. But yeah, Bitcoin mining, very, very well known, great way to make Bitcoins in the past, not so much anymore. Number 6 and number 7, I'm actually combining these. They are separated in the blog post if you want to read them separately, but they're so similar that I'm just gonna add them together here for the sake of time. Anyway, faucets and micro tasks are what these are. Technically, like I said, these are 2 different things, which I discussed in the blog post, but I'm just going to combine them here for the sake of the video. So anyway, the draw here is that you can earn free Bitcoins with very, very little risk whatsoever. Basically, you just go some of your spare time, and you can actually earn Bitcoins doing very, very simple tasks. This includes things like playing games, viewing ads, watching videos, filling out forms, testing offers, visiting websites, social sharing, and a whole lot of other things, on and on and on. Just really simple stuff. Takes some of your time, but it's not difficult to do. It's super easy. Sometimes it's actually even fun. When you get to the games and the videos and things like that, it's not bad at all. And this actually probably sounds too good to be true, but really it's not. These do exist, and they're very, very popular. Lots and lots of Bitcoin faucets and microtask websites out there. You definitely should not expect to get rich from these, but they truly are a way to get Bitcoin for free and earn some extra money for doing nothing, and not really putting in anything other than some of your spare time. If you've ever seen these survey websites or other micro earning websites where you get paid to fill out forms or test offers or whatever in the old days, even now, I mean, not necessarily in the old days, but they were really, really popular, 5 or 10 years ago. And they still are big today, like Cash Crate, NeoBucks, and things like that. This is basically a spinoff of them for the cryptocurrency world. So definitely legit, and great way to earn Bitcoin for free, but also they take quite a bit of your time for the amount of crypto you're actually going to earn. Number 8 is trading. Everyone has heard of day trading or knows someone that is a day trader. Typically this is someone that trades daily in Forex or the stock market or whatever. But nowadays there's an emerging cryptocurrency market for day trading, and this is just one way to earn Bitcoin through trading. You can also use arbitrage strategies or buy altcoins and ICOs or trade for Bitcoin at a higher price and so on. There's lots of different trading strategies and lots of different ways to make Bitcoin through trading. But like I said, I'm not going to get into all the details here. This is kind of just a general idea of trading Bitcoin and to let you know that you can do it. Number 9 is gambling. I do not generally recommend gambling, as a money-making opportunity. That's should go without saying. It's just very risky for anyone, unless you're gonna have a fun night out with your friends and a couple $100. But that's really not what most people think of when it comes to gambling for Bitcoins. This is pretty self-explanatory. So again, I'm not going to get too far into it. Everyone knows what gambling is, and this is really no different in the grand scheme of things, other than you're using cryptocurrency instead of your regular fiat money. There's a ton of places where you can gamble online, some even offline. If this is something you enjoy, then you shouldn't have any problem finding platforms for gambling. Number 10, lending. You loan your Bitcoin, you earn money under interest, just like traditional lending. This is one of the oldest ways to use your money to make more money. Pretty much everyone has a basic understanding of how lending works. You loan out a certain amount of money to someone for whatever reason. They pay you back with interest in a specified amount of time. And obviously the interest rates will vary depending on the market time, agreement, the risks involved, and so on. But that is what it is. But this can be done with Bitcoin just like it can with any other type of money. So that's really all the explanation you need on that. Again, if you want more info, then check out the blog post linked in the description, where I do talk a little more about lending and various strategies and links and so on. But anyway, that's already number 10. So that's pretty much it. So really, like I said, learning how to start a Bitcoin business, make money with it, it's just not rocket science. It's, it has a lot of the same strategies and methods and ideas as any other type of business. But it's really just a matter of getting the right information, finding the best option for you, taking some calculated risks and going for it. You might win, you might lose, but that's the reality of life and business and making money in general. Like I said, do not forget to read the original blog post that is linked in the description. below for all the full information on all of these, as well as resources, recommendations, links, and a lot of other information and so on. So that's it for today, and I will see you soon. Talk to you later. Goodbye.